What's up, YouTube? It is me, Mystic Intellect, and I am here with a video about the things that you should look for when choosing the perfect spiritual advisor. Of course, all spiritual advisors are not perfect, but we want to make sure, well, at least I want to make sure that you find you a spiritual advisor that fits your wants and your needs. So the first thing that you should look for in a spiritual advisor is to check to see if their business is legit. Do they have an LLC? Are they a sole proprietor? Because if so, do they have a website that basically has a list of their services and their products? Do they have reviews? Because reviews are extremely important, and that's something to look for before you choose an advisor to read with. Energy is everything, is what I tell my clients, because you need to make sure you are mindful of who is channeling information for your energy. Okay, so when you guys are looking for a spiritual advisor, it is super important to make sure that you're researching them, you're looking them up, of course not stalking them and trying to pry into their personal lives, but just making sure that they're legit, they have reviews, and that people have actually read with them before. There's a lot of scammers out there, there's a lot of people impersonating us creators and readers and spiritual advisors. So you do have to be very careful about who you send your money to. Next, when they ask for payment, make sure that one, you can submit your payment on a legit website, such as their Stripe and PayPal. But another thing that you need to look out for when you're submitting payments through PayPal is to make sure that their business name, their spiritual advisor name, is somewhere present in the PayPal username or link, or even the Cash App link. So when you do book a reading with them and they do say, hey, I accept Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, make sure that it's on their website or wherever that they promote their services on. I personally suggest that everyone make sure that you book a reading on a legit website before you just send someone anything on Cash App or PayPal, because you don't know who you're sending it to, especially if you did not build a rapport with the spiritual advisor, or you didn't hear it from the spiritual advisor's mouth on, say for example, TikTok Live or Instagram Live, or whatever live stream app that they use. If you didn't hear from them to submit a payment through the actual Cash App or PayPal link that they have on their own, I would not suggest sending anyone any money to anybody concerning spiritual advising services. All right, now the next thing that you need to look for in a spiritual advisor is, how do they speak about themselves? How do they project themselves to the world? How do they present themselves to the world as well? Do they look presentable? Do they actually put effort into their craft? Do they reinvest the money that they make from their business into their spiritual advising sessions? You should be able to see, they should be able to tell you, like, hey, I got a new deck today, or hey, I got a new tool today, or hey, I just invested my money in this, that, and the other. Like, at least from a TikTok creator standpoint, if I'm watching a TikTok creator or YouTuber trying to grow and they're manifesting more clients and more clientele and more customers, that's what I look for. Are they reinvesting into themselves as a reader? Because that shows me how much they care about their brand and the things that they do in their business. Now, not every tarot card reader or spiritual advisor are going to be very serious about their brand as I am, or as many others are, but you need to look for some type of consistency in regards to how they care about their brand, or how they want to project themselves out to the world when it comes to putting themselves out there on Front Street on camera. Now, if I were to mentor someone and they want, say for example, you book a one-on-one with me, I'm going to teach you the proper etiquette skills, the proper ways to put yourself out there in your way, in your own style, of course, but like, you know, putting yourself out there to show that you're serious about what you do and that you're not just here to take someone's money and not provide high quality services or content or product. Something has to improve with this person's energy, because I don't suggest taking any advice from someone who is not trying to improve on themselves, because you want to make sure that you're taking advice from somebody who is actually focused on wanting to see themselves grow as well. A lot of people are actually doing readings for money because they may be in desperate need, or they may see that it's very popular on the internet, so they want to do it, but a lot of people aren't really applying their own advice. I mean, we're human, don't get me wrong, but a lot of spiritual advisors are signing up for a position in the spiritual realm to mentor and guide other people. And what my spirit guides expect, and what their spirit guides should also expect, is that they are actually applying messages from spirit, from them, from their own spirit guides into their own lives before they can project and actually give someone else advice to follow. Okay? Now, next, I feel like, let me see, the next one, because I'm actually going off the whim for this next one, but the next one that I feel like most people should look out for when it comes to a spiritual advisor is, like I said before, reviews. But how do they speak in regards to their readings? Do they go solely based off the meaning of the cards, and or do they actually tell you the meaning of the cards if they're using tarot cards, for example? Do they tell you the meaning of the cards and then elaborate on what they're picking up, or do they just read the cards out to you, say the meaning, and then there's that, and then you honestly walk away feeling like, what the heck did I just get? Did I just get a talk at me session, or did this reader actually provide valuable insight? Now, that's another thing. As readers, we always are open, especially myself in the beginning. I was always open to providing free services to clients if I was new to using a certain tool before I get comfortable with it. But I would not suggest spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a service that it does not have a good track record of high quality information. All right? Because a lot of people do down talk spiritual advisors because they think that they're scammers and this and the third. But to be quite honest, I personally feel like spiritual advisors can actually provide good quality advice, sound advice, more so better than some counselors or therapists. Not that I'm against therapy or against counseling, but spiritual advising is honestly no different. It's just that we just talk at you from a spiritual standpoint that can actually benefit you long term if you are indeed trying to grow along your own spiritual journey. All right, so those are the things that I also look for as well. So don't, honestly, when I make this video, I'm literally telling you exactly the rules that I follow too, because we all have people that we go to for mentorship, right? So that we can polish our skills and to become better individuals in the industry. But you have to honestly look for these things, because if you don't, you're just throwing your money away, and I don't want you guys throwing your money away. Now, the next thing I ask you guys to do is to also make sure that you are also learning. If you are trying to seek spiritual advice from someone, make sure that you're also learning for yourself what some of the tarot card meanings are, so that when you're listening to the reader talk, you actually can honestly comprehend some, if not all, of the meanings of the cards that some readers actually speak out from the deck. I do suggest that you do your research. I do suggest that you actually try to learn tarot for yourself, so that if you're booking a tarot card reading, you know what the Three of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups mean, the Tower, the High Priestess. You will know what all those things mean when they say it out loud, and then you can walk away feeling empowered in a way, because you actually understood and comprehend what they're saying, in addition to the sound advice that they provided in the reading. 909 just showed up on the clock. So yeah, but these are the things that I want you to apply when you are looking for a spiritual advisor. Make sure that the advisor is indeed doing work on themselves, like if they can at least show how they're improving, what certificates they're getting, what are different ways that they're actually reinvesting into their business with, you know, with their brand, and then how are they actually applying things you know, or giving you things to apply into your own life. You don't want to just throw your money at anybody. You want your money to be multiplied, and you want to feel like you really invested your money, because depending on the topic that you discuss, such as if it's business or financial matters, that could actually be written as a text write-off if you actually pretty much can prove that you did indeed discuss business matters with your spiritual advisor to help you grow your business. So, or to do something to, you know, expand your business as well. So there's going to be a lot more topics that I want to discuss about this, because outside of tarot card readings, I do enjoy mentorship. I do enjoy providing valuable insight. And my goal is, as your spiritual advisor, is to provide this type of information for free on YouTube, so that you guys can have something to look at outside of what you already see from me on TikTok, Instagram, and elsewhere that I post on. So if you enjoyed this video, please like this video, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think about these points that I've made, and I look forward to hearing from you guys moving forward. And if you would like to book a one-on-one session with me, or if you would like to book a reading, a video recorded reading from me, please go ahead, click the link in my description or my bio, depending on where I post this, and then go ahead and go to my website, which is www.mysticintellect.com, or my link tree, and book a session today. All right, thank you guys so much, and have a beautiful rest of your night or your day. Bye bye.